Good evening, aggressively generous. I don't know if that's the right wording. Hello, Rock. Welcome, Orange. Asher. I just realized that you're both colors, first and foremost. Orange and Asher, they're opposites, too. Welcome, Mr. Cole. I hope your painting's going well. Yeah, Dismayer, I do have it set to pre-rolls, so I guess you just had the unfortunate instance of, like, coming in before I hit pre-rolls, so getting smashed with, like, your regular pre-rolls, and then you got hit with the ad break, which is to circumvent pre-rolls for people who come afterwards. I'm sorry. Yeah, I got, like, if I run 3 minutes of ads, it's 1 hour free from pre-rolls, which is why I will never start stream without... Okay, I should rephrase this, probably, in my mind first. I try and remember to do the 3-minute ad break before I swap over to this screen. I should in the future when I'm taking breaks also hit that button, which is probably the only time you're going to see ads. But I like never remember to do it. I never remember. But yeah, I don't roll like mid rolls or anything like that. I don't roll like ads every hour because I hate them so much. I hate them so much. I don't know what it is about my settings, but it usually like fucks with the audio or it doesn't work, and I get stuck with like it saying, hey, you got 28 seconds of ads left, or it just shows me the ads anyway. Yeah, if only I had some way of leaving myself notes. I could automate it so that whenever I hit the pause button, it would do that, but I would be a little afraid then that, like, what if I only need to hit pause for like a minute or like 30 seconds or something? It'll be 3 minutes of ads. So I probably should just like add more buttons in, because I already have pause in like a folder now for like, is it retro or not? Oh. Yeah, I am Twill skill issued. Twitch skill issued. Twitch, not Twill. Twill is a fabric. Hi, Maniacal Foreigner. Oh, my posture. Okay, my posture is bad today. My posture is bad today. I have like a twinge in the back, and I tried an icy hot on it for the very first time. I experienced an icy hot in like 300 fucking years, and it didn't solve the issue. It just kind of raised more questions, like what the fuck is up with that? What is up with that? Why? What did they do? I've never had Tiger Balm either. I just suffer. I just eat the suffering, I guess. So instead I took some ibuprofen. I'm hoping that feels like it's kicked in. Made with real tigers. Oh, Tiger Balm. That's the only thing I know about fucking Tiger Balm. It's actually the reason I know Tiger Balm is because of Venture Brothers. Yes. Unironically, yes. I had a lot of trouble swallowing pills for a good chunk of my life. So it was pretty much like sleep it off. Sleep it off or suffer. And now I usually default to that, and if it's still too annoying, I'll take pain meds. Okay, play chat. And I actually remembered to take pain meds this time. Like, it wasn't solved with the icy hot. It didn't go away after like an hour or two, so. Mint and spice. It smells like menthol. It smells like a Vicks Vapor Rub to me. Nearly choking on Starburst. I think I was just picky about it. I was about to say a word, and it's kind of, you guys probably won't know what I'm talking about if I say, and it's not even like the most accurate word anyway if I say mini pill. But like, yeah, okay. Mini pill as in shape, not as in what it actually does. If you guys are familiar with that. Is basically, actually now I think about it, I don't know. But yeah, just like very, very small pills. And now it's kind of, yeah, okay, I can't do like the, God, fish oil capsules, but I can at least do ibuprofen. Supposed to chew those. They make like smaller servers now. They make smaller servers. Cold pack that comes with a belt thingy and just wear that. I've not heard of that. I've heard of like the bean filled hot pads, but that's not like the issue here. It's a back issue. Yeah, today we're gonna be playing. Oh god, where's my? Okay, there it is. Today is going to be Heart of Crown. I got a free key. If I stream 2 hours, I'll get 2 free keys for you guys. I do already have the PC version, so I tried that out beforehand. It was kind of a, yeah, it's a little rough. It's a little rough. It shows its age. And so I know vaguely what I'm doing here. I've also played this physically once at a bar. I played, one of my friends has a copy of the original game, the 1.0 version by Japanime. And this was years ago. He brought it to the bar and played it there. And I don't super remember how it went down, but I remember thinking I would favor one person and ended up not being able to choose them, I think. Yes, almost exactly, yes. It's every drink. God, every board game is pretty much with a drink in hand for the most part. Whether or not it's at the bar, who knows? Half and half. Actually, 3/4, 80%, 80 to 90% at the bar. I don't have a drinking problem. I should drink more water. It's not, okay, like once a week. There's no ice in my glass for that. Are you kidding? I'm not gonna... I'm not taking my cider with ice. It's just cool out of the keg. Or the mead or what have you. No. I drink like... I go to the bar once a week. Now it's once every other week. And 2 drinks max. But okay, let me bring up Heart of Crown. It's not a party exactly. It's real low key. It's real low key. Heart of Crown online. Oh, actually, I realized I should probably put in the different category. I'm so used to doing board games. There's actually a category of this. Here we go. Now it's in the... now I can actually delete it, except... yeah, I'm going to leave that title. That title is accurate. This is indeed... there's more than 4 girls available. However, it's only going to be 4 bots. Or like 3 bots and me. I'm not a bot. I promise. Hot sake. Hot sake is best like either really cold or really hot, depending on how good it is. I don't remember which way it is. If it's like you have like the cheaper bad sake hot and it makes it taste better, or if you have it cold and it tastes better. I think it's the hot sakes. Yeah, the cheap stuff. Cheap stuff have hot. Better stuff have cold. I do have a book about like winter cocktails too, which is not all cold stuff. Like there's a selection of hot, and there's also like hotties too. All right, now it's all about the cold drinks. Cold cider, cold crisp cider. There's also a thing about like sweating away the cold or something like that. I remember getting ice cream, or I didn't want to get ice cream because I wasn't feeling super well. And the people I was around at the time were like, get the mango ice cream. That's going to help you feel better. If you're feeling like you're sick or something, it's better for like the cold that way, to have something cold. You defeat the cold by having something cold. Urban legend of how it's made. Warm alcohol? Warm mulled wine is tasty. So is hot cider. One drink that I have also that is kind of surprisingly good. I have this hot orange. It's basically like hot orange juice or like hot orange powder drink. And it's really nice if you want something that's hot and not like tea based. If you want something fruity and hot on a cold day. I don't know why I'm not getting... Oh, I know why I'm not getting audio. It's like, wow, why am I not hearing? Okay, I had it muted on my side. What do you guys think she's saying? This is Lulu. This is a Princess Lulu. What is she saying? I look forward to working with you. To barrel roll, press Z or R twice. She's a little bouncy. I already know how to play, so I can do the how to play to show you guys. I don't know about that one. There's like a couple different girls in here. I don't think I would suit a lot of them. Also, she's like 17. She's like 17. Actually, I wonder if they have the bit in here about the different girls. I do have a document about that. I wonder if I could show it. We'll do the how to play first. I'm at least 100 at heart. They don't have elves in here. Okay, actually, I should move over a little bit. Oh, and I should move chat too. I think you guys will be safe up here. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of action up there. Welcome to the world of Heart of Crown. The objective of the game. You are an influential figure in the Empire. Expand your territory, gather funds, and recruit many allies to your side. Once you've amassed enough power, nominate one of the princesses as a candidate for successor. Gain the support of other power brokers and prepare for your coronation ceremony. I'm an English teacher. If you or your loved ones are suffering from mesothelioma. Okay, why do I keep putting a Y in there? If you or a loved one are suffering from mesothelioma, you may be entitled to compensation. Oh god damn. Mesothelioma? That's the next princess in line, go ahead. You find yourself at a cave. Obvious exits are south, east, north. So yeah, we are playing as someone behind the throne, not someone who can be nominated. We are going to be nominating someone for the throne. First steps. Let's get started with the game. Play the farming village card from your hand and produce some coins from your territory. Who, me? Yeah, I'm just a useless stud card. Okay, so what she is, she's an apprentice maid. Throne. Ah, there's like nothing on my throne, so don't worry about it. I actually went shopping yesterday and I bought like, I was planning on only picking up like things that I was interested in at good prices, and then I ended up shopping and like buying something from every store I went into, and it was kind of a once I pull it out of the case, I can't help it. So I got like 6 new games. I say new, they're not new, they're actually really old, but they're new to me. Except some weren't, actually. 2 of them are ones I've played. Well, one of them is one I've played before. Definitely. I just don't have it in a form factor that is playable on... I don't think I have it on a form factor that's playable. Wait. Maybe I do. Shit. Well, I got it in the original form factor. So I don't mind playing it off stream because it's going to be a replay anyway. I am not addicted. No, it's more so like it's my first time at the store and like let's see what they have, and oh, this is something that someone suggested. The price is not so bad. It's fairly comparable to online, except it's like right here, and if it doesn't work, I can just bring it to the store and return it. And like next one, it's kind of a, oh well, I need to buy some paint, and they also happen to have like another video game or two I'm interested in. And then this next store, it's like, well, they're giving away free books for free RPG materials for a free RPG day, that you need to like purchase something, and I could just get like some card sleeves, but I'm gonna get a tabletop book because it's something that caught my eye last time. And also I'm literally grabbing like half of the available options, so it feels kind of awkward to like buy something for like $6 and then take like a bunch of different materials. So I'll buy something a little more substantial, and the next one like, oh, there's this video game that the other places didn't have, that I was looking vaguely for, and like, what do you mean this is a title that is available? I didn't know this was a thing. I can put this on my docket for this week, and so on and so forth. So on and so forth. Some of them are I want to say a little funny pics, because some of them are like, well, it's not a platformer, it's probably not a forever game depending on if you're good at it or not. One of them means I have to learn a new to me TRPG system, and I found a copy, but I didn't pick it up, of like one of the worst NES video games ever. NES. I almost entirely bought NES games. I also picked up 2 SNES games. You can ask. I can give you. No, I did actually see Hydelide. I did not pick up Hydelide, but I was tempted. LJN? What is LJN? I don't know what LJN is. Okay, I'm gonna play. Okay, so we're gonna play the Farming Villages. So if you know how to play Tanto Cuore, it's got a similar. I mean, like, okay, so I said Tanto Cuore specifically because that's what I'm most familiar with. It's same with Dominion, but I know Tanto Cuore terminology better. So got coins. We got coins for playing Farming Villages. Number of coins is displayed at the bottom left, so it's over here behind her. You can use the coins you've collected to shop at the market. To make things simpler for you, I will help you pick the first few cards to buy. Just so you know, this may include actions that are not necessarily efficient. Yep. And then we have apprentice maids who are basically duds right now. They are actually worth negative points. They're worth negative points. So there's something that we will eventually either want to banish. Actually, yeah, we want to banish them. I guess we actually have like 3 actions in the ends. But right now we can't do anything with them, so they're just gonna sit in our hands. So we can afford anything that costs up to 3. They're suggesting we get a trading ship, which lets us either draw 2 cards or gain 2 money. Our choice. Rainbow of Trash? I don't know, but let me take a look. I have to remember the proper name because I remember the other. LJN. Do they have any other names? Because I recognize. Okay, there's like a this is a big property. This is a big property that the game is made from ish, or like it's based on. And okay, what about this one? There's another like one of the publishers is kind of like, well, what do you mean it's this publisher? Rainbow is their logo. No. Developer is US Gold Limited and Natsume for the NES version. because this is not just an NES game, it's also available on PC. But no, Natsume Atari Company were the company who made the NES version. Let me see what else they put out. US Gold, what did they put out? Huh. I will also say this particular game would be a crossover between some of my things. So is it board game day? Is it retro game day? It is both. It would be a title, an NES title that covers both. Monopoly. I did not pick up Monopoly. I did not pick up Wheel of Fortune. I was very tempted by Clue. I was so tempted by Clue, but that's SNES too. Or at least the copies I found were SNES. One day I'm gonna go back there and pick up Clue. Okay. We're gonna buy a training ship. Other options would be Imperial Contractor, who is fine. Oh, something important to note here. They're gonna explain this, I'm sure. I'll wait for them to explain it, actually. There you go. You successfully bought the trading ship. Trading ship is an action card. Action cards have all sorts of unique effects. Now that shopping's done, let's press next phase. I am actually like right hovering over the next phase. Also, we can zoom out a bit. We can see how many cards everyone else is holding. And I'm gonna duck real quick so you can see something else in the corner. There's a spinner thing over here. It says second phase because we're in the second phase. Also, we have a little bell to show whose turn it is, I believe. So whenever you hear like a weird little sliding noise, it's the phase spinner to let you know. It's not like super important, so I'm gonna be covering it up with myself. Silver Surfer. Silver. It was Pool of Radiance. Wait, whoa. No. Actually, shit. No. I bought Pool of Radiance. I left the other game on the table. Not fit. Well, yes, actually. Heroes of the Lance is the one that I left. I bought Pool of Radiance. Pool of Radiance isn't supposed to be that bad. Heroes of the Lance is supposed to be way worse. Hello, Jerigaro. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the water. I actually have Pool of Radiance. It's not supposed to be that bad from what I saw. So yeah, I was actually planning on trying to start Pool of Radiance, but I also have to actually learn how to play AD&D. Because damn, looking at that, it's kind of I have to build characters. I have to roll. But yeah, no, the Heroes Alliance is supposed to be like one of the worst. It's your turn. Let's buy Flea Market this time. Whoopsie daisy, try enlarging the card by right-clicking. I actually have it set up right now so that it hovers, or like on hover it will show me after a certain point. Because I'm lazy. I don't want to click. Yep, it's pretty snazzy. The other game too, PC was a little crunchier, I think, but that may have also been because of the default sizing, which I fixed here. So we're gonna buy Flea Market. Flea Market's pretty good. It costs 4 coins. It gives you a coin every time you play it. It's an action. And also, it allows you to play 2 more cards. So you'll see on this card, there's a gold box around the draw 1 card, right? Like a huge gold box. Then there's like a fancy arrow pointing to the left, or pointing to the right, and 1 pointing down. That means you get to play 2 cards after playing Flea Market. Normally, you can only play 1 card, unless you get an arrow. So Scout lets you play 1 card, in addition to Scout. Flea Market lets you play 2. Alchemist lets you play 1. Imperial Contractor lets you play 1. Infantry Battalion does not get an arrow, so that is going to be a dead end. Murder the Pretenders. Unfortunately, I am not aware of a card that does that outright. There is not a card that does that outright. I have seen cards that are kind of familiar, in which case you tear territory out of your opponent's area. But that's not quite the same. It's not quite the same. There's other cards to fuck with your enemies, but this is the beginning set. Okay, we're buying a flea market. Here. Wait, no, shit. Oh, I have to play the cards, so I have to play the cards. Also, you'll see here, there's this golden arrow that lets you know that you get to play an additional card on top of it. So we chain farming villages. Farming villages also have the arrow. You also see that farming villages are worth -2 points. Yay, you successfully purchased the flea market. Flea market is also an action card, just like trading ship. Oh, it looks like your deck has run out. Let's reshuffle the discard pile into a new deck. You can use the cards you've purchased on the next turn. Let's keep strengthening your deck like this. I haven't looked at any of the tips. What I actually did before this was I read the regular like board game manual. So yeah, this is the shop area here. You have flea market and trading ship in your hand. Let me explain about Link. Okay, Link is what I told you guys about already. Link is the arrow on the side. You have to remember to play them correctly because as far as I know, there's no undo. I've fucked up sometimes. I'm also very impatient, so they do have some things where it's like checking like, hey, do you want to end on this? Because if I do, okay, I'm going to show you guys the wrong thing. If I hit trading ship first, oh god damn it, okay. This is a little too on rails for me to show you. But normally it'll be like, hey, are you sure you want to play this Denon trading ship? Okay. Oh, flea market. Flea market first, so we get to draw a card, then Trading ship is an action card that allows you to choose and use one of 2 effects. This time let's choose gain 2. Hello, Azure. Wait, but you were here earlier, because you were here earlier? Oh, you were probably, okay. Maybe it was before I was properly live. Okay. So we're gonna gain some money. You've accumulated at least 6 points. You can now nominate a princess. However, timing is key. Let's be patient and purchase a large city this time. When they say 6 points, I think they actually mean like 6 coins. Because points are like different. Points are different. And you need us to have a certain amount of money in order to nominate someone. We can look at the pile. This is the pile of girls we can choose from. So you were talking about like nominating Zelda. There is no elves. I'm sorry, there's no elves. They're simply girls, like regular human women. Go on. And they don't talk about more details about them, but I believe Lulu is 17 here. Lulu Nasaika. She's the first princess. I can explain what that means in a bit. And her ability is she just gives you 6 victory points. That's it. However, I fucking love Lulu. I love those 6 points. It's because it's easy. Then we have second princess, Lily. When you nominate this princess, you may also acquire up to 5 royal maids. This can also be a very good ability. They're all good. They're all good abilities. But some of them are a little situational because there's definitely some times when like Lily's is not worthwhile. I can explain later if it comes up. Then we have South Sea Princess Clam. Cards cost you 1 less coin to buy. However, the cost can go below 1. So yeah, the trading princess. She makes everything cost cheaper. However, depending on how far along in the game you are, it may not be worth it a lot to have cheaper cards. If you already have completed your deck, there's no point. Scholar Princess Bergamot. Discard 1 card from your hands. Choose 1 action card from your discard pile to add to your hands. You may only use this once in your main phase. So I gotta be honest, I could see that like these last, well, at least these 2 tends to be kind of popular with people who are very good at planning. I'm not. Bergamot. Then we have Princess General Flamaria. She used to have in 1.0 a slightly different ability, but it looks like they've refined it. When you nominate this princess, you may also choose up to 2 cards from the market that cost 5 or less to add to the top of your draw pile in any order. So you get like 2 free cards. You get 2 free cards. She used to also, when you nominate a princess, villages do not have to go in there, which basically means that she will not start at negative points. Which actually probably doesn't make a lot of sense to you guys yet. But that ability is also stripped out of 2.0, as far as I'm aware. Hand cannon. She's the Princess General. Also, 1500s. All I can think of is look at the fashion. What time frame can you even call this? It's fantasy. And then we have the twin princess, Lane and Xion. When you nominate these princesses, take 2 twin counters if you have 22 to 24 cards in your collection, or 3 twin counters if you have 25 plus cards. I think this is also changed from 1.0. Remove a twin counter from the game. Take another turn immediately after this one. You cannot use this ability to take more than 1 extra turn at a time. So this is extremely powerful if you're very good at foresight, because basically you get to take 2 to 3 extra turns immediately after your current turn. Just 1 at a time, mind you, but still extra turns. But you also need to have a certain amount of cards in your collection for that to happen, but which I don't think was necessarily something in 1.0. But yeah, Lulu, you can't go wrong with Lulu. You can't go wrong with Lulu. But we're not nominating. Okay, we're gonna buy a large city. So if you know Tanto Courier, this is basically equivalent to kind of love, sort of. It's just a case of stuff that gives you money. These are the things that get you money, incrementally more money. The cards up here, this is another one. Farming Village is another one that gets you money, but it also comes with negatives, so I never bother personally. Then you have the Royal Maid, the Senator, and the Duke, and those are people that you can buy who will give you victory points later. They're basically, they don't do anything in your hand, so you don't want to keep them in your hand. You want to put them in your like private chambers, basically. Again, to pull, well, not exactly to pull from Tanto, but kind of similar concept where you don't want them in your hand. You want to be able to play them into another area where they stay in that area and just stay as points. You've successfully bought Large City. Cards like Flea Market and Large City that gain coins when played are called territory cards. Okay, next. Yeah. I personally have not figured out the appropriate balance between like how much money you want to be able to generate versus other things in this game. Because there's gotta be some sort of tipping point. I'm able to beat CPU 1 and 2 levels out of 6. 3 is where I have to try again. Let's buy city development this time. Feeling a bit tired? Take a break while playing. I'm not tired, I'm fine. Okay, city development's good. It's another action. Choose one of the following effects. If you pay 1, you can banish a farming village from your hands, then add 1 city from the market to your hands. You pay 1 if you do banish 1 city from your hands, and then add 1 large city from the market to your hands. I feel like that's another thing that changed from 1.0, because I think it was pay 1 for farming village to banish, and the other option was pay 2 to banish the city for a large city. Okay. So, yep, it's an action. And next we'll nominate a princess after that. It feels a little quick. Then again, maybe it's just how I tend to play against the easy CPUs. I'll be able to show you guys city development. how that works. That's true. They may have like buffed us up a little bit. To not, and also like depending on the princess, it might be better to buy them early so you can use their abilities more to a greater extent versus others where you want to end the game early, but maybe you don't have enough of a system to do that. To nominate a princess, let's be mindful and play cards in order. When using action cards like pay 1 gold coin, you need to have the required coins ready beforehand. Let's play the large city, city development, city, trading ship, and see how it goes. Okay, large city first. City development means that we're going to, it automatically for us banishes the farming village and replaces it with city in our hands. It did cost us a coin out of the 3 that we already had. City. Okay, then it doesn't really matter in this case if we play city. Oh wait, it does actually. Shit, it does because city allowed us to continue trading ship, but not. It has no link. Correct. We're just gonna play it. We're gonna gain 2 this time because we actually can't play any more cards. It'd be pointless to do the other one. Anime Holy Roman Empire Simulator. I actually feel like there is probably a different one that does that entire theme better, but I don't know for certain. I know that there's like, if I say anime plain girls that is not Strike Witches, what the hell is Barbarossa? Is it Barbarossa? Oh, I'm sorry. Barbarossa is Second World War anime girl Dominion. My bad. Not Holy Roman Empire. But I do feel like there's probably a deck builder with that kind of theming to it. 6 cards. Okay, we're gonna do Lulu. We're gonna nominate Lulu. Congratulations on nominating the princess. Each princess has very powerful abilities. Use them wisely to ensure your victory. Are we on our own now, I wonder? Yeah, for the first 2 levels of the CPU, they tend to go very gentle, and the bots generally won't nominate, it seems like, until you do. Since you've nominated a princess, it's time to gather succession points. You can acquire succession points by purchasing and setting succession cards. Your current succession points are displayed at the bottom left of the screen. So next to the silver over here. Now that you've got options, I'll leave you to decision making. Try out various cards like succession cards and action cards. As long as you have coins, you can buy as many cards as you want. Okay. We only have this though. Okay, so when we bought Lulu, we needed 6 money to pay down for it to show like, hey, we're backing this lady, we're backing Lulu, and here's the money to show that, you know, we're good for it. And while we were doing that, we also had to show that we had some territory as well. So what the game does, it will take the top 3 most valuable territories in your hand in your nomination turn and slap them down with her. So I lost my large city and my city. And they're not worth any points. I just lost them. If I only had farming villages, if my hand was like 6 farming villages to pay for Lulu, she would be worth this. Instead of being a 6, it would have been a 0. It would have been a 0 because each one of these is worth -2. So there's actually a couple different things we can do here. We can theoretically, maybe I should actually explain a little differently. I have put down 4 farming villages right now. It's my play area. I can either buy a card from over here in the shop area, or I can set down a card from my hand to put into the like Lulu area down here. If I put down the apprentice maid, my score is going to go down by 2. But the apprentice maid is going to be out of my hand, so I can never draw her again. It's kind of tempting. It's kind of tempting. But I'm probably not going to do it. You can only buy or set down. You can't do both in the same turn. However, I guess that's where the twins are probably good for. You can't quite do it, but you can do something kind of similar. Okay, we have four coins. So what we can do is theoretically we can buy a royal maid and hope for later. Or we could buy something else. There are some offensive cards in here. Relatively offensive. All opponents with 5 or more cards in hand discard 1 territory card from their hands. If they don't have a territory card, they must instead reveal their hands. So taking points away. Rampart is... First time you play Rampart this turn, you may add the lowest cost territory card in your discard pile to your hand. So kind of a gain, like recycling a little quicker. Recycling a little quicker. Flea Market's always good. Alchemist is surprisingly good too, I would think. She's a little bit more expensive though. This needs some extra stuff on the side to... It's a fine card, but there's some things that synergize with it greater later in like other card setups. Oh, right. So the way that this is set up, so you start with a giant deck of cards. I don't know what the numbers are. If there's like basically 4, there's at least 5, I think, of each card. 2. There's at least 5 of each card in here, and they're all mixed together in this one deck, and they will stack if they're the same card type, but otherwise you build your deck more, not exactly organically, but more randomly than you would in Tanto or Dominion, where everyone has the same options all the time. We are playing Heart of Crown. It's Heart of Crown Online, more specifically. It's a current, what is the word? There's a word for this, like early access game. It's an early access game. I already had a copy of the PC version, so I didn't feel necessarily like I needed to buy the new version, but this is a little slicker. This is a little nicer, and the graphics are a little bit higher quality, I think. If you've played Dominion or Tantakore, it's similar, but there are more twists on it. It's not a game where you play until... Tanto, it's the case of if there are 2 empty slots in the shop, the game ends. The game ends when someone hits 20 points. I'm at 6 right now. There's also a sudden death if 2 people end up on the same round with 20 points. Okay. 4 points. Let's try using various cards. Let's just get another flea market. We'll get another flea market. This is the tutorial. I've played this before. I've actually put in... I've put in probably like a dozen games before stream. Domains and keep. When you nominate a princess, you gain a domain. Okay, that's the word for it, domain. If there are territory cards in the domain and you have action cards in your hand at the end of your turn, you can keep the action cards for the turn. Okay, I didn't actually know about this part because I don't remember this from 1.0. Ah, okay, here's why it doesn't always work. When there are territory cards in the domain, you can keep action cards at the end of your turn with a cost equal to or less than that of the territory cards. This can also be done on the turn you nominate a princess or send a succession card. If you want to keep an action card, end your turn without using that card. This is useful when you get a powerful action card in your hand but can't afford significant cards, even if you use it. Huh. Huh. That also kind of encourages you to have more stuff in your territory up to a certain point. Do I just start... I get... we have 5 coins, though. I could afford a senator. Do I just buy... I'm just gonna buy a senator. We'll see how things go. Another player has played the Attack Infantry Battalion. Choose the territory card to discard, and then press OK. So you have to discard a territory from our hands. Everyone's stuck on Elden Ring. Everyone's stuck on Elden Ring. I've not really looked at it. I should be preparing for Final Fantasy XIV. I have to shuffle up my upcoming week actually really hard for it. I have to shuffle up really hard. Okay, we have to pay 1, then we get to use this. Gets us a city. We have 2 coins. Damn it. Honestly, a rampart's not so bad. I clicked too far. I clicked too far. I'm not planning on playing it on stream though. That's the thing. I'm just going to be playing it off stream. I'm gonna be no-lifing it off stream. I am clearing my schedule for literally a week so I can no-life it. I am not going to... There's one day I am planning on not streaming, and that is release day. Because I think I'm going to be like pretty much... I don't think I'm going to be in a mental state to stream. There's also the case of like, if I don't get on the server, that might actually be the biggest problem, honestly. The problem might be like the wait line for the server. Oh, I'm definitely... No, there's more reasons I'm not streaming it. I'm not really... I have streamed Final Fantasy XIV in the past, but I've done more so like fishing streams and stuff like that. I don't necessarily want to stream plot, especially because I know that there's people who are still working through the game. So I'm just gonna do it on my own time. I did stream actually once on the day it dropped. I did stream an Alliance raid. God, was it the second or the third one? I think it was the... third one. I streamed the third one, I think. The third Endwalker Alliance raid, because I did that with... I forgot her name. Redheaded elf. Jubilee. I did it with Jubilee. There was 2 healers getting knocked around by, I don't think it was Menthina. No. Was it Menthina? It may have been Menthina. Halones. We were knocked around by Halones. Or Halone? Fuck. Okay, could draw 2 cards. I'll draw 2 cards. We'll see what happens. We got 5 coins yet again. Honestly, it's probably better for us to just kind of grab as many senators and stuff that we can. I don't think we can... Holy shit, look how many alchemists he pulled out. You've received the succession card in your hands. It's not mine. Left click on the succession card, then confirm by pressing yes in dialog box. Yep. Alternatively, you can press next phase without purchasing cards to use the succession card in the second phase. Bleh. You can purchase or you can set a succession card. You can't do both. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna add that to the hands. So yeah, I can either put down the senator to be with a Lulu, or I can buy something with my 5 points. I could also theoretically put the maid too. I might do that actually. Yeah, we're gonna finish the main phase and don't show it again. I wish I could make that persist. So now we're at 9 points, and I'm also going to, yeah, I'm trying to use the apprentice maid. I can't banish her with this card set. So we only gained 1 point out of that. But it's okay, because now the apprentice maid will never bother us. Someone back the twins. Shit! Yeah, I didn't really think about the twins. They're really, the bots like them. The bots usually don't pick the general princess. They usually pick Bergamot and the twins. Draw a card. Farming village. Doop. Doop. Now it's a case of, do I draw 2 cards or do I gain 2 money? And the answer is going to be, I'm going to draw 2 cards. It could be anything in those 2 cards. It could be a fucking, oh god damn it. I can't use either of these. Okay, I can't use either of these. We're just gonna do that. We're lowering our points, but we're getting useless cards out of our hands. Yeah, when I played the PC version, I played on a smaller screen. You're done. Okay. Draw a card. Get this. Rampart. Gonna add one of these to our hands. Money, money, money. We have 8 now. We can afford a Duke. I'm gonna get a Duke. I should probably also be actually spending money on, like, other things. But it's okay for now. It's okay for now. Maybe. Honestly, I normally wait a lot longer before I pick a princess. Jesus Christ, you saw how many cards that guy had, right? Okay, draw a card, draw a card. Ah, there's a lot of things going on here. We'll draw 2 more cards, see what we get. We might yet get another. Nope, okay. I set down cards. I set cards down here. Look at all these people we have. We have multiple senators and a duke on our side. 3 apprentice maids. Okay. Draw a card. We're gonna do this. It's gonna get me a city. Da da da. Rampart. Okay, I guess I got nothing. 5 coins only. Thank you. Thank you, Alucard. I already have a lot of flowers. But thank you for adding another one. Okay, 5. There's no alchemist or anything out here. We're just gonna do senator. I know that I don't have a whole lot of other ones in my hands right now. I'm probably gonna get absolutely smacked down by like some smart bergamot play. Oh, but you know what? Okay, so there is actually a counter on these guys. You know what? I wonder. So normally when you hover over the bot that has Lulu, the other player that has Lulu, it will have like a little gem or something on it to indicate like, oh, they still have like a stone left for doing their extra turn. They don't have any stones, and I don't think that they use their power. I think that because of how the game works in the tutorial, they selected the twins too early to actually get their power. They selected the twins too early because you need to have at least like 22 cards in your hand to get the tokens. Okay. Draw a card. This is 2.0. This is not the same rule set. Because, like, how do you remember Azure, the general, like, Flameria working? So there are some things that have definitely changed a little bit. Because I also had that issue swapping over from PC to this. Oh, fuck. We're gonna view the field because I forgot. Okay, so if I play this, I'm gonna draw 2 cards. There we go. 9 coins. It can almost afford the Imperial Capital. I could buy a Duke, or I could buy a large city and small one, so we'll get some coins. But yeah, if we look at the ability for Flamaria, they don't have the whole village shtick for her anymore. And these ones, it is, you need to have cards in your collection to use them. So yeah, the rules have been updated a little bit. It's still counters, still tokens, but it's not quite the same. Also, I think the prices have changed a little bit for city development. It was 1-2 and now it's just 1-1. I have 7 coins. I can just put him down. The crown. I can't afford the, well, I mean, like, actually, I can't afford the crown, but I would like to be able to afford the crown, you know? I have actually only bought the crown once so far. I've gotten a lot more of Imperial Capital type things. I kind of forgot. Yeah, we're gonna play this. We're just gonna gain 2 because there's no linking. 9. We're so close. We're so close. We're not there yet. I can do the large city again. Or I could just get a Duke. If I get the Duke and I can play it as the same turn as my Senator, it's over. It's because they haven't fucking put anything down. Jesus. So yeah, you can look and see what people have in their, you can look in their play areas to some extent. You can't see their cards. You can see how many cards they have. I would like to actually try online play with this. And honestly, like, this is, especially with the online, it'll just be like, oh, I just want to play like 1 or 2 games and that's it. And honestly, it's fairly quick if you know what you're doing. If you're familiar with a deck builder, if you're familiar with Tanto, not so different. Different enough that it deserves to be its own game. Let me see. Look at this. Okay, we're gonna do this. 21, we're done. Yeah. Congratulations, you've declared the coronation ceremony. Unless another player declares their coronation ceremony by your next turn, you win. So yeah, if someone can somehow put out like 24 points, then it goes sudden death. I am neither dating or being the pretty princess. I am the money behind the throne. I am the person, I am the old, God, I'm the advisor to the princess, cackling in the background and moving their hands, like steepling their hands. Yes, I am. Actually, I'm not quite exactly the shadow government 100%, but because I'm not part of the government necessarily. But maybe I'm a guild leader or something like that. A high-level merchant. If you Yeah. Did you have fun? There are various other tips related to the game, so please take a moment to look at the game hints. Yep, we won. We're gonna up the ante. But return the title. CPU battle. Okay, before we get into this, I do want to grab out the file that shows about the different princesses. If I can find it. It shouldn't be too hard, because I just had it up a couple days ago. Bouncy? Yeah. Okay, also, if I were to... I don't know how this is gonna go. Because you've seen Lulu twice. The other girls will show up in the same spot. So if I go to... Maybe if I go to language? No. Oops. Want to play? If I go into this and like back out. Okay, we're in hard ground. Yep. It's only giving me Lulu. Okay, give me a sec. I'm gonna close out so you guys can see someone who isn't Lulu. I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for you so you can see someone else. No, it's not because I backed her last. She showed up at the beginning too. There's always... Okay, yeah. And so we have Clam Clam. Clam Clam shows up. So yeah, they get bouncy. Clam Clam better. Depends on your definition. I like Lulu. I like Lulu. God, Heart of Crowns from 2011. Yeah, it depends on if you're early or late game. And also, I guess the cards that are out. Let me look at the files. There's like a English Princess crib sheet. Let me open it over here. I cleaned out my documents, so it's just like, what do you mean there's only 2 things in here? What? Why are there only 2 things in here? I also want to check out before I do that. Okay, this is fine. I just need to zoom in a bit more. Okay. So, for information, for the princesses, we have First Imperial Princess, Luluna Saika, Second Imperial Princess, Lao Lily, Princess of the South Seas, Clam Clam, Princess of Knowledge, Bergamot, Princess General, Flamaria, and the Princess Twins, Lane and Xion. There are more princesses, this is just the base game. And the style changes are to do with the original art. Like, it's matching the original art, I'm pretty certain. So, the story behind this game is that the king is dead. He has a bajillion daughters. And some not daughters who are vying for the throne. Thank you for the water. I'll stretch. I guess the ibuprofen worked. Okay. Luluna Saika is 16. My bad, she's not 17, she's 16. It is a vicious game, yeah. She is from the prefecture of Mauritania. Her hobby is gardening, and her favorite drink is cranberry wine. She is the oldest child of the former Emperor Harold. Lulu's mother is none other than Lumiel, the queen of the former kingdom of Mauritania. Being born and raised in Mauritania, where there was no female succession, Lulu's self-awareness as the first successor to the throne is weak. But with a kind heart and a wise mind, she is much loved by those around her. Her hobby is gardening. Ever since she entered the court after the death of the former emperor, she's taken the inner garden as her own, growing flowers and vegetables. Yeah, he's got like a bajillion daughters. If I swear, let me check up the rules too. Let me download those. Because I remember reading it, I was like, oh, what? What? Also, this is not the, like, oh, okay, so... Let me check real quick. So... I'm going to be using the original English rule set. I'm gonna grab that. Because I don't think that the Japanese or the English official version of the rest of it is ready. I'm also gonna hide this real quick as I open this because I don't know what's gonna show up. Okay. Official rule set. Where they talk a bit more about like what's going on in the background. And also more pictures. In a brutal time, still ruled by sorcery and sword, there was an empire that unified the land and brought an end to a long era of strife. However, before he could cement a new era of peace, the great Emperor Hallard fell ill and died. He had not named his successor. Something must change, or else the land is destined to war again. As dignitary of the great empire, you must find a way to preserve the peace and unite the lands. Peace and unity of the land, sorry. To preserve the peace and unity of the lands. The emperor had no sons, but he has 7 daughters, 2 of whom are imperial princesses, and all are possible successors. The time has come to back a princess and get her on the throne. Whether she can gain the support she needs from across the nation and crush her rivals depends solely on you. So yeah, deck building. Let me check real quick, because I don't know if they talk about some of the things in here. Yeah, there's definitely mention in here of the... Oh, actually, if I scroll down further, do they have the bits on, like, more details on the girls? Yeah, so they changed how the twin princesses work. Because it used to be equal to the number of princess cards that the other players have backed +1. Now it's a little different. And Flamaria's is a little different. And I believe city development has changed too. Yeah, I guess they don't have like more details on the different girls. So yeah, 7 daughters. So yeah, they say 7 daughters. At the same time, sometimes in here, it's kind of a, wait, but she's the second cousin-in-law? Excuse me? And she's vying for it? Because there are 7 girls in here, but they're not mostly, only 2 of them are described directly as daughters. So we have Lao Lily. She is 9. She's the former Emperor Harold's second child. Blech, second child. Her mother being the imperial noble Ririka Astford, Harold's second cousin. You know, I was talking about that before, like, just, you know, a little bit ago. Like, look, they're described as relatives, not as, like, the daughter, and it's kind of a, oh. Oh. Right, okay. Still a child, and only the second inheritor, she's supported by nobles as being the child of a high noble of the empire. And many are those who send their daughters to the capital to be Lalili's handmaid. As she was raised away from her elder sister Lulu, she didn't know her until recently, but as the fearless child that she is, Lalili quickly came to like her, and is now very fond of her sister. They distinctly describe some of these girls as, you know, not daughter exactly. Clam is 16, and her hobby is money making. Clam is the second cousin-in-law to the former Emperor Harold, and is thus not a blood relative. So yeah, like right there, she's not supposed to be his daughter. But the Pharaon family is a huge trading family, and with their support, she is a strong candidate for the throne. Clam herself is a trusted tradeswoman with many a shop under her commands. As making money is also her personal hobby, her spirit at work is high and efficient. As Bergamot is not only close in age, but also a good business partner, they have been good friends for quite some time. It's like she's like the one taking the money. She is the one taking the money. If you can't buy it for money, that means it's for free. That's not her voice, but damn. So we have the Princess of Knowledge, Bergamot. She is 17. And she also does alchemy. The only daughter of the Friesberg family. Is it Friesberg? Friesberg. One of the Empire's dukes and a relative of Harold's. Extremely knowledgeable and intelligent, she graduated from the Imperial Research Institute, the Empire's finest school in alchemy, with top scores, and instantly became an assistant professor, a true genius if the world ever saw one. Bergamot herself seems to have spent most of her days buried in research about alchemy, but has had the Friesberg family's support, candidate for the throne. She's let people know that she should ascend, or should she ascend, she'll double the Institute's funds. Was her power always what? For the Bergamot? This is a fan translation, I believe. So, clams. I'll swap over to here because I think they talk more, or like we can kind of see more about clams if we like zoom in real close. The cost to buy a card is reduced by 1. This cannot be reduce the cost of the card to 0. So clam has always had that. Oh, sorry. I have this as like my starting page. When I stream, I just go to spec drops. I'll close that one. Alchemy? Not quite the same though. She's not looking into people, she's looking into objects. She's studying objects, not people. Flamaria is 19. She likes wine and chess. Girl after my own heart. I don't know why I don't play her. Actually, I do know why. It's because her ability is kind of it's fine, I guess. It depends. The niece of the former Emperor Harold, Flamaria is a powerful woman who accompanied her uncle in the Second Eastern War. She's candidating in an attempt to avoid civil war should the politic balance tip. She's heavily supported by everyone with a connection to the military. On the other hand, she has a lot of enemies among nobles. She likes inventions, and her current favorite is a Salamander Mark II, a weapon that fires metal spikes using gunpowder. She uses one herself, the first prototype from the Imperial Research Institute. Villages do not... you know what that means? When you're doing the initial, like, setting up a nomination, if you have villages, you normally would have to, well, you put in your top 3 highest cards. What if you only have farming villages? You start with -6 points, right? For her, for 1.0 Flamaria, the villages won't go in there. So you won't start with negative points with Flamaria. I believe that's how it would work. Ooh. However, there's like villages not entering your realm is like a benefit and a curse. Like there's a drawback of great, you don't get negative points, but you still have those cards in your hand. At least they're worth a coin each. But after a certain point, you kind of want more than that, you know? You need more money to fuel it. So, also the change, I think, of the mechanic where you can keep action cards depending on the territory stuff, that might have affected that change. I don't know what the balance point was there. I haven't played enough to really like find it. For Lane and Xian, they are 12. Lane is elder, Xian is younger. They like fortune telling. You were talking about astrology. These are the ones who are into astrology. And they like rice and pot stickers, I guess. Or like rice dumplings and pot stickers. Yeah, so you want to have more territory stuff. And if you can't have the villages in there, could interfere. This is fantasy. Literally one of the cards that was available, at least in the 1.0, was Adventuring Party. This is a fantasy world. Alchemy is an actual real thing. Okay, so Lane and Xian, the twins that currently rule Elsia, the exceptionally autonomous state in the Empire. In Elsia, magic and fortune telling have always been the object of study, and politics are heavily influenced by this. The royalty are always powerful magicians, and the 16th rulers, Lane and Xian, are no exception. On the contrary, they are said to be the most powerful in Elsia's history. As everything in their state is decided by reading the stars, naturally their candidacy for the throne was also a result for this. I don't know, I haven't actually, I have literally not opened it up because I don't know if my friend who has a physical copy of the board game, I think he's got PC. I don't know if he has online yet because this is an early access thing. Online. Let's create a, okay, I'm gonna change this first. I thought I misspelled my name. Oh shit! Oh no! Wait. Shit! I didn't mean to actually. No, I don't want to play against real people on stream. No! Fuck! What am I doing? Wait. Where's everyone else? Okay. I have no idea what I did. I'm gonna see what happens if I do. Oh wait, shit. I'm gonna buy something for 3. There's like no timer or anything on here. I didn't pick any cards, so I don't know what's going on in terms of that. Okay, we're just gonna buy this. What happens next? I am the only person in this room. I'm the only person in this room. Okay. Yeah, I saw that there's no other players, but it's kind of a wait, maybe it's visually bugged out and they're still there? No, it's just me. I'm gonna do one more thing. I haven't seen an attendant maid mini young yet. Supply unit's always good. Yeah, literally just me. Supply? We live here now. I can't leave. There's no exit here. There's just config. Yeah, we're gonna solo this. We're gonna solo this. Okay. Oh shit. Yeah, this is fine. Top 2 cards of the draw pile. We're gonna do this. Dun. We get 5 points. Yeah. Sorry, I kind of broke the game a little bit, and when I panicked about creating an online room, I thought that we'd be able to choose like the cards. I don't know how that works, so now we're playing alone online. 5 points. We're just gonna Senator. Oh, actually, I will need some more stuff. We'll keep it. Yeah. There's no point to grabbing the other one. I'm gonna be the most inefficient player. Also, there's no one to compete with me for the cards, so we can read them to our heart's content. So I've never seen Attendant Maid Minyang in here. When you buy this card, you may set it if you already have established your domain. You gain a coin counter when you set the card in your domain. So she's points. I don't know about the coin counters, like how that works. I've not also played with the Glamour Witch. Hello. Draw one card. All your opponents with 5 or more cards in their hand discard one action or succession card from their hands. If they don't have an action or succession card, they must instead reveal. This turn, cards of the same type as those as your... This turn, cards of the same type as those that your opponents discarded cost 1 less coin to buy. Cost cannot go below 2. So by default, your hand is 5. So kind of a Huh. This is a very interesting card. I've played with Library. I've played with... I don't think I've actually played with Refuge. The first time you play Refuge, this turn you may choose one non-attack action or succession card from your discard pile to put on top of your draw pile revealed. Okay, recycling. Like quicker recycling. Cultivation order is also not something I've done. All opponents without a farming village revealed. Okay, no, actually I have. I have used this before. This? This is offensive. So you thought you were being sneaky and replacing or banishing all your farming villages? Fuck you, take a farming village. You're stuck with them. That's the embodiment of this card. Imperial Contractor is good. Ballroom is nice. But it's only a first time card, so it's not like worthwhile to have a huge amount of them. Supply Unit is very good. At least to me, it's very good. I only have 3 points though. I shouldn't have bought the center so quickly. That was dumb. Okay, we're supply uniting. So supply unit's nice because it allows us to play 2 cards. You get to draw a card, and you get to take an action card that you just played, essentially, that's not this card, and put it back at the top of your draw pile. So 4. Okay, so I was talking about how Imperial Contractor could be useful, despite it basically being like roughly the same as the, let's see, as City. This works well with the Library because when you play action cards this turn, you gain extra money. If you basically are able to play Imperial Contractors instead of cities, you get more money for it. But this is I don't want to say one of the few cards it works with, but just more of it requires Library being around. The princesses are outside. The princesses are outside the system. So we're gonna grab a Library. And we get Stargazing Witch back. So this one, we looked at the top 2 cards of our draw pile. We can discard 0, 1, or 2 of those cards. Then we put them back in on top of the draw pile in any order. Then we draw a card. So we can decide if we use her and we get like 2 apprentice maids, we can just discard them straight to discard. They will not get played. So it's kind of nice in that way. You get to stack your deck a little bit. 4 again. Draw. Yeah, and she's also 2 plays. Play 2. And again, she's an action card, which pairs well with the library. I should not have grabbed him early. God damn it. So also you want to play library first because of the fact that it's in order when you play action cards this turn. So if I were to play supply unit first and then library, I would not have gotten the extra points. So we're gonna actually do this first. We'll return both of them, that's fine. Then we're gonna do this. So we know what we're getting first, so it's like 7 points. Theoretically now, we could actually select a princess. If this ends up affecting like my, what's the word? If it ends up affecting my like stats, I feel really bad because it's a fucked up game. Honestly, we're so early, Clam Clam might actually be useful. If I grab Clam Clam now. Just make everything cheaper. Choose a card. All right, we're supply uniting, which basically means this is the top card we're going to get at the beginning of the next turn. I don't know how many more actions I have. At least one more. I could just do this. I'll still have a negative score in the end. She'd be really nice to try out, but at the same time there's no point because I don't have any opponents. Yeah, we'll finish it. Actually, no, I won't bother. I haven't actually been doing any of the keep stuff either, really, but that's very situational. Library, independent. 5. I keep forgetting that I keep looking in the upper left corner. It should cost 5, but it's actually 4 because of the ballroom, or like because of Clam Clam. We'll make things cheaper in the future. Only 4. I could just load up on senators when I do things like that, actually. Library, the supply unit, ballroom. Do we want to make things cheaper? We'll make things cheaper. We'll do this. This is fine. $10. I just realized that we're not going through this deck at all, so I won't be able to find the other stuff. A large city. I could buy a large city. I could buy 2 large cities. Probably fine. Only 6. I can buy Duke. She knows how to argue them down. Okay. So we have a lot of ballrooms. I don't actually know what I'm gonna do here. Just rush coronation? Yeah, so I'll just do this. I will draw a card. Draw a card. Draw a card. Oh my gosh. I chose the wrong character for rushing coronation. If I wanted to rush coronation, it would have been Lulu, wouldn't it? I was about to say, man, if only the other one had been out, I probably could have afforded it. Look at this. We'll discard both. Five. We can afford a senator. I did that in the wrong order. Oh, 12 points. Nine, we can afford a Duke. And we can afford a maid. Yep, order is important. Okay, ballroom. Man, because my deck's so small, I keep running into that. I won't be able to afford anything. Oh shit. I'll take him back. I can afford to buy the Duke again, or I could put the Senator down. I feel like I should get the Duke. I'll wait on it. Do I have enough Dukes? I don't know if I have enough Dukes. I really don't know if I have enough Dukes. I have too many. I have too many smaller cards. We'll do this, and this, and this, and we'll just play. There we go. I can't actually play these because I already played the Dukes, but I have 29 points. That's all that matters. And throw them in. Solo play by accident, my bad. That was way too many turns. Return to title. Yeah, I have no idea. I'll have to check it later for like how online battle goes, because create a room. I was expecting a few more options before that hit. I was expecting some more options before that hit. This wouldn't be the worst game to stream in general, just because a lot of information is open. Like your actual hand. Actually, I suppose there's that, not issue, but more so there are cases where with certain attack cards, or with a lot of attack cards, you're attacking the player's current like hand, and that information is not open until it is forced to be revealed. So I've actually gone through and defeated CPU 1 up to intermediate. I defeated CPU 2 on intermediate, so I failed once here. I'm gonna try again. We could also see, I haven't actually seen this guy, damn. You cannot keep this card. At the start of your cleanup phase, set this card if you have already established your domain. Margrave. What the hell is a Margrave? Royal Guard is also something new to me. And I don't remember playing with the bank before. But yeah, they do a pretty decent job of like setting these up. So there are some new interesting interplays between the different shop items without it being overwhelming. It's not like a complete changeover every time. Just a bit. I have not looked at these hands. So we have contribution. The banish. This is good. This is good. It kind of sucks that it's the only thing it does, but at the same time, like, hey, you get to get rid of those apprentice maids. Fountain of Wishes. The Magic Talisman. Library. The Witch. The Stargazing Witch. I've not seen the Roused Monster before. I've actually not used the fountain at all. Discard any number of cards from your hand, then draw the same number of cards as you discard it that way. Draw one card. All opponents with 5 or more cards in hand discard one card with a cost of 5 or higher from their hands. If they don't have a 5 cost card, they must instead reveal their hand. Yeah. That's rough, buddy. That's rough. Alchemist's draw 2. I've not seen the curse switch. I've seen curses, but I didn't know how they got out into play. Pay 1 coin or banish 1 action or succession card from your hands. If you do, choose one of the following effects. Each opponent acquires 1 curse card. You draw 2 cards. You keep saying Pot of Greed. I've actually never played Yu-Gi-Oh! All I know about Pot of Greed is honestly from when Congo did a Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament like 2 years, God, was it 2 years ago? Like a year ago, a year and a half ago? VTuber Congo hosted and he announced a Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament, and he had a bunch of VTubers in it. So I watched it. I did not fully understand a lot of what was going on, but the flavor was really good. The flavor was really good. Like people really got into it. And there was a lot of Pot of Greed, but I don't really remember what Pot of Greed does. It's been a long time. No, I don't know what Pot of Greed does. What? 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 I'm guessing. Alchemist? It's just drawing cards? Is that it? Is that all Pot of Greed does? What do you mean the joke? Oh. Okay. It's Azure. It's been like decades since I've watched Yu-Gi-Oh! I did not watch. I don't like abridged series. ZBZ or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or whatever else came out. So I never watched those, and I wasn't a Yu-Gi-Oh! Person. So I didn't really watch a whole lot of that. Draw 2, that's it. I know enough to do the, to do a little bit of Joey Wheeler's voice. I could maybe do a, what do you mean do it? I would need to think of a line he says. Aside from like, "Hey Yugi, what's the matter? Play a Pot of Greed, Yugi." Something kind of like that. Cause he's got a Brooklyn accent, right? "Hey Yug, I'm walking here." And I knew enough about like, God, what was his name? Okay, so I forgot his name. Okay, there's the white-haired guy with the, he didn't have a British accent, but you know, the Yugi boy one, right? Oh, Yugi boy. I don't remember his fucking name. Pegasus. And then there was the one who had the blue eyes white dragon. That's about it. And also Bakura. Bakura with his fucking British, light soft boy British accent. And the demon inside. Kaiba, okay, Kaiba. Yeah, and Kaiba had a little brother who always got into trouble. And a couple other bits and bobs, like the dinosaur guy, the bug guy. I just realized that this is not Twitch safe. The curse switch is not exactly Twitch safe. I mean, like, okay, she could be worse. She could be worse. She's no worse than The Witcher, honestly. Just that I was hovering over her. And ballroom. So I'm gonna try intermediate and get my ass kicked here. I've not seen any of the Yu-Gi-Oh games. Wait, what? Why do they do that? All I can think of, wait, Henry Tudor? Wait, whoa. So was this like something that a Japanese developed game that got translated? And like, wait, Henry Tudor, hold on. You're talking about like... We are in fact talking about the... Wait, no. Hold on, shit. I'm thinking of someone else. He is the father of the one who created the Church of England. Okay. Making sure, because it's kind of a wait. I'm not brushed up on my British monarchy information. My ancient British monarchy info. Time to banish. Shit, I only have... we'll do that, Scout. At least, I know, like, I don't have to spend all the money in my deck, but it's good to spend the money in the deck. The crown's already out. So there is a card that is 13, costs 13, and literally all it is 14 points when you get to put it down. But you need 20 points to win. So this and Lulu is not instant win, but it's close to a fucking instant win. Once you get the Imperial Crown put down, which is the harder part. It's not like super hard, just you have to wait to break it out. Unless you can like manipulate your deck to bring it out sooner. These are also fine. But they're also really fucking expensive. Okay. I only have 3. I'm trying to remember something here. Like looking, I'm gonna look at the supply in general. So we do have library, so I could get a contractor. Yeah, I could get a contractor. Or I could just straight up get a city. Because there's, let me check one more thing. Okay, yeah. Sometimes there's that the city development that you can turn your farming villages into cities, but here we're just gonna have to buy cities and banish lower cards if we care. Also, whether or not we want to do that depending on cultivation order, where we need to have farming villages. I know that I've seen someone play. Halbernox played like a Game Boy, I think. Maybe it wasn't Game Boy. I think it was Game Boy though. He played like a Game Boy Yu-Gi-Oh game that was like partly set in ancient Egypt. And that's where it started. And then it got really fucking weird. And apparently really hard. Like you had to grind forever or use a cheat code or something. Or just get really, really fucking lucky. And it was also like very much not Yu-Gi-Oh for certain parts of it. Like there were some mechanics that were mashing up different symbols in order to create cards. That was kind of fucky. It was weird. I'm not like, okay, I could buy another banish, but I don't know if I want to. I'm gonna buy another city. A lot of the old games are like really strange, honestly. I'm thinking about the ones that I just bought, and it's kind of I don't think any of them are like super weird, but there's, I'm sure, a couple that were there that I did not pick up that would have probably been names I would have recognized, that they would have been like labels, brands slapped onto other games. I'll banish the apprentice maid. She gets so sad. You saw that, right? She got so sad. She was kicked away, like, ooh, ooh. I still only have 3. God damn it. Okay, we're just gonna do this. I have 0 people except for the fucking church and a scout. Otherwise, just lots of city. He also had, there's an Animorphs Game Boy Advance game, apparently, or not Game Boy Advance. There was an Animorphs Game Boy game. Maybe it was Advance, but I don't think it was. That was basically like a reflavored Pokemon or something. It was really weird. Oh shit. We are going to discard. Do we discard a farming village? Do we banish? I'm sorry, do we banish a farming village? We're gonna banish the farming village. We're gonna refine our deck a little bit. It's a little early, but it'll be fine. 5 points. Yes. I remember when she put out the book. I don't remember what it was titled, but I do remember looking at it. It's K.A. Applegate, right? For the person who wrote it, Catherine Applegate. What was the book? I will be able to Everworld. It's Everworld. Yeah, it was Everworld. I remember when that was coming out. I did not get into Everworld, actually. I say like, oh, I don't like sci-fi, like fantasy. And it's kind of like, yes, I read Mega Animorphs up to a certain point. I read Megamorphs 1, 2, 3, 4, and Anzalite Chronicles and Hork-Bajir Chronicles. I did not read Elemis or Visser. Actually, I don't know if I did Megamorphs 4. I may not have gotten that far. But like, yeah, I did Animorphs. No, I didn't do Overworld. Oops. Okay. 5 coins. What can I afford? I can afford... I'm gonna just supply card. I just realized a little bit of a flaw in my planning for getting rid of farmlands because that could bite me in the ass with the cultivation orders unless I'm the only person who picks them up, which is not happening so far. 4, okay. We'll grab a Stargazing Witch. Yeah, see, this they get them early in here. God damn, okay. Again, I'm playing on CPU level 3 out of 6. I could theoretically nominate. And I would only get a -2 penalty right now. I think I might. If I do that. But I don't have 20... How many cards do I have in my deck? Shit. 11 cards, I think. 11, 9? Oh shit, no, that's actually the enemies. That's the enemies. I guess I only have like 11. God damn, so it's too early for me to pick up. It's too early for me to get like the twins. They're not useful right now. I could do this to grab 2 cards. If I were a better player, I could do Bergamot, or I could just go straight for Lulu, or I could do this and grab 5 maids The thing is, then they'll clutter up my deck, but I could also just, because it's so early, that would be 10 points right there. So yeah, she puts Royal Mates in your deck. As long as there are up to 5. So it really is kind of a question. Climb. I don't have to do it this turn either. This is just kind of like a nice turn to do it. I could do this. I'm gonna do this. I won't pick it up. I don't have to be pressured to nominate someone. I will not be pressured to nominate just because the bot did it first. The bot has incentive to do with Clam. I mean to nominate Clam early. Do I banish another farming village? I can wait on it, actually. Except I can't. Fine, whatever. I'm not gonna nominate, or I'm not gonna banish anything right now. Let's see, ballroom. I can get a library. I don't think I have a library yet. Let's take a library. The music also doesn't change. But at the same time, it just sounds like you were waiting in a coronation ceremony area. Oh shit, they got Lulu. Okay. I guess I'm gonna be getting Lao Lily. Probably. Top 2. I'll take this. Actually, you know what? I'll toss them both. What are we getting? Same thing. We'll keep it. It's fine. 5. We can't afford to nominate someone. I should have fucking nominated someone. I shouldn't have waited. I shouldn't have waited. I'll take this. Honestly, I usually turn the music off of a lot of the board games like this and just play my own in the backgrounds. Okay. I'm gonna draw a card. Farming village. I could have the 6 points. And again, only be down 2. I'm gonna nominate. I'll take Lally. We'll take all 5 maids. Our deck is stacked. We'll choose. We actually get to keep it now. Woohoo! Yeah, we're at -2 points. But we have a shit ton of maids. But they're gonna be all spread out. We're just gonna try and spam succession. We're gonna spam succession. We don't have time to get the Imperial Crown. Oh shit. Yes, it's the only one that we're gonna get. Our hand is kind of crap, but we get to do this. Yeah, we're gonna finish the main phase. I wish I could just like keep that. Now we're at a non-negative. We're at non-negative. Yay! Non-negative. Do they actually wait? So right now that they had enough cards that they were able to get 2 tokens, 2 counters for the twins. We'll discard and see what we get. Okay. We got 8 points because we put down our 2 maids and we put down. So we have 4 out of our 5 maids played, and we also got to use our Imperial Palace. One trick that they don't want you to know. Maids love young girls. Okay. Which... we'll keep that. Discard that. Like, honestly, it's the same. Unless I am planning on buying multiple succession cards, it doesn't super matter if I choose the 1 coin versus making them cheaper. We're gonna get money so we can afford slightly better stuff next time. Yeah, when they use their power, they make that they make that noise. They don't make that face. We only have farming villages. It's like, where the fuck is our priest to banish shit? Where did our priest go? He's slacking off, isn't he? Yeah. God, there's like 4 of them in the corner. Okay. It's like I don't need more than 1. Do I? I could get like 2 more points if I just plop down the Royal Maid, and that's the end of the Royal Maids, but I still actually have like a couple more cards in here. No, actually. You know what? The Duke's in here. I got a sorry, a senator. I got a senator in here. So I might just want to sit on it and buy like more stuff. Actually, how many? So I still have 2 of these. I can wait. I can wait. I fucked up. I don't actually want to banish. I fucked up. I can't undo. It's a solo game and I can't undo this. No, I don't want to banish. I fucked up. I'm so sorry, maid. I'm showing you guys this is what happens. You can't like exit out of it. As far as I'm aware, you can't left or right click. I have to banish the maid now. I'm so sorry, maid. Maid someone. That was a bad idea. It was kind of a, oh, I can click on it in the keep. Oh, fuck. Okay. 5 coins. We're gonna buy a senator to replace the maid. Don't banish the royal maids, please, in the future. I could buy another senator. I'm just crawling here. There's so little left in here. Actually, they only cost 5. But yeah, I could see, this is a nice little tracker to see, and also you can do it by type. I could see this. It's cheaper. It's cheaper. I'm gonna do something dumb. Oh wait, there's only one left. Oh god damn! I was gonna buy like a couple more of them. I was gonna buy like 3 royal maids instead of a maid and a senator. Jesus. Okay, she's already at 18. Okay. There's 2 cards left on my pile. What could they be? Okay. I was wondering like, oh, am I fishing for... Should I be fishing for another senator or something? The answer is I don't have another senator in there. I can put down a senator, but it's only going to bring me up to like 10. That's not going to be enough. I'm not making it. I'm in 3rd. Because Lulu's not Lulu, shit. The twins are in 4th. Oh, damn. Lulu's probably gonna put a couple down. Yeah, Lulu's winning. Lulu's won. I don't think I can put out enough stuff. Because basically all I can do is this. And that brings me to 16, and that's not going to be enough. We'll keep this. Yep. Lost. Against the bot. I do wish that there... It feels weird to do like CPU level 3 first play. I wonder if I should like go back a little bit. Like, should I not do intermediate, you know? Should do beginner's guide. See if I can defeat the bot there. What would be the difference here? What are the different names? Oh, we can see the adventures then. Look, there's a cat boy. There's a cat boy in this world. Oh, I didn't actually realize that the alchemist has a cat girl behind her. One more. We'll do beginner's guide too on intermediate-ish. Okay. It is kind of nice to do this, but I wish that there was a bit more of an angle. But I suppose that could also be a little tricksy with the cards and stuff. Also, the money does change on the table, which is kind of neat. Okay. What's available? Oh, now we get to see the battering ram. Draw 1 card. All your opponents must discard the lowest cost card they are keeping in their domains. Okay, not quite what I was thinking. I was thinking it would get rid of things, territories in your domain. It's the cards that are being kept in the domain, so that's a bit more... Optional is not the right word. Situational. It's a bit more situational. Royal Guard makes you discard. Well, from your draw pile. So you're cycling through it a little faster. So we have 4. Flea market. Can't go wrong with the flea market. Oh. Huh. I just realized something that I don't think that they've covered here. So before we were seeing farming villages and they're worth -2 points. I guess the beginners also uses orchards. Which I was used to, but I never noticed that they had been completely stripped out of the intermediate. Orchards are just like farming villages, but they're not worth -2 points. You can't buy more orchards, but they're just kind of a extra card. 3. Okay. We're gonna banish. We're gonna vanish so I can get rid of the mates a little quicker. Okay, only 3. I'm gonna Rampart because I kind of want to try and do a banish Rampart thing. Like, there is actually, hold on, what's the supply like? As far as I'm aware, I will not be punished for getting rid of all my farming villages. Looking at the supply, I do not believe I will be punished for that sort of hubris. So let's go do something dumb. Okay, maybe not like super dumb, but like, it could be dumb. Or also go take an alchemist. I think the best plans are the ones that start with the like, I'm a genius. And then are immediately followed up with the like, oh no. Okay, 4. I am going to get another flea market. Fast. Of course, because it's clam, of course it'll be fast. We're not going to banish any of these yet. 6. I could theoretically just get Lulu right now. In fact, I might. Because I don't have a chance for Lane and Xion. The other option would be... Actually, I'll check the market. What's the market like? 5 or less. I can get 2 Royal Guards. I can get 2 Royal Guards. Actually, I pick up Lulu. I like Lulu. Lulu's easy. And also, she's only basically worth 0 points right now because of how I played it. I kept the... Draw a card. Draw a card. Draw 2 cards. Banished Apprentice Maid. 6, okay. I could theoretically get... Lost Abyss City. A large city. We're getting a large city. I'm probably making Asher cry. Brim, strategy! Ooh. Somehow I've not been run out of business here. Seven coins. What? They're disapproving? Because of how I'm playing. Ooh, I can actually banish an Apprentice Maid. 6 coins. I'm just buying a lot of large cities, but it's fine. It's fine for now. With this, I can try to work my way up to like stacking my deck so I can get the Imperial Crown. With the amount of like large cities and stuff I have, and things that allow me to draw cards. Except now I'm kind of tapped out. I could banish the village, or I could just get a Duke right now, so I think I'll get a Duke. This is actually a little painful. I can either... Oh, actually, I would say it's a little painful. How many are my... I have 7 left. I get another Duke. I can get another Duke. I can get another Duke. I'm gonna get another Duke. I know I have a Duke in my hands, but it's just kind of a... I actually have enough points to get a Duke. I have enough coins to get a Duke. I do wish the coins clinked, but I also understand it's another sound effect where it's kind of a... That could get real annoying real quick if they have like a little clink. Do I want to ban 5, 6, 7? If I get this, I could get another large city. Or I could just actually, I'm going to banish one of these and play the other one and get a large city. Cycling through a little bit and like shrinking the cheaper coins out. The other option would be just to like draw enough it won't fucking matter. Draw enough and it won't matter. That. I'm actually going to play the Duke to get him out of my hands. I know I have 6. I could get a city for that. I could play the Duke. Yeah, we'll do it. Look, I'm back at the point I should be. God damn it, there's another Duke. We're actually gonna banish the farming village. And we'll do this. I can afford another Duke. I can afford another Duke. I can just play the Duke. What does my hand look like? What does it, One more Duke. One more Duke. This is, we don't need any more Dukes. We're good with this. I don't have to Duke anymore after this. It does, okay, they do have a little tally of how many points you have. It's a nice thing. I don't have to, oh god. Yes! Okay, we can do this. We can do this, probably. I have one more Duke. I also have 10 points. I could have probably afforded Imperial. I was so close to Imperial Capital, but I have. Well, I need to play literally one more Duke, and then we're good. I actually don't have any more Dukes. Shit. Okay, no. Okay, fuck. So the calculation here is completely ignoring the negatives that I've already played, which is -6. So if it weren't for the fact that I played the farming villages, I would have won. Look, we can afford this now. I was so close to being able to afford the Imperial Crown. So next time that comes out, I will win. The next time that card comes out that I just bought. Because it is, I believe it was what, like 2 points? And I don't have to like, I just have to play it. It will automatically go next time. Oh, but the fucking 19! I wasn't even looking over here to see what she was doing. Okay. Maybe! Okay, I can win it. Also, I can just buy the crown. But the crown has to actually come back into play, but whatever. But I win anyway, unless she can... If she can tie me, if she can get over 20 points, then we enter sudden death. And then I just have to try and draw enough to get that crown out, and then I'll win. For real. Yeah, so we're doing... She has a coronation ceremony too. So now it's sudden death. Which... I have 38 points. I actually fucked up. I should have done this stuff first, because now I can't. But it doesn't matter. I have 38 points, and 30 was the amount that I needed. Look at me. I can win beginner set with an intermediate pot. I'm good. But again, like, that's with Lulu. Lulu's good. I love Lulu. I feel like I should be able to move away from Lulu, but, I don't know. I feel like I do best with Lulu. I just have to probably practice more with the other play styles, honestly. But yeah, you get a little crown every time. The only princess that matters is the one you win with. True. And Lulu has plenty of great assets, aside from her 6 victory points. Like her gardening. I kind of wish that there was a way to see the listing of all the cards otherwise. Town of Witches. So I don't think these are the only ones. Yeah, there's nothing new that I haven't played with there. Okay, I haven't actually looked into the other cards. Plenty of great assets is a phrase that's been ruined by the internet. I think it was ruined way before that. Yeah, I want to look through and see what the other cards are available for the shop, because we haven't seen all of them. Like, we haven't seen post-horse, but that's something that's very common in the base game. Like, in the early ones, like First Play and Beginner's Guide, they both have post-horse. Post-horse is pretty good. It's pretty cheap. Draw 1 card. You can play 2 cards after it. Excellent. This one guy was new to me before. We haven't played with him. You cannot keep the card. You set him. Bank, we talked about a little bit. Here, I don't know if there's anything super new. It's just like a different combination. Walpurgis Nacht had the witches, and the giant beastie. Court Politics has... Oh, she's new. Hold on. Okay, so there's the Imperial Estate. Then there's the Gossipy Duchess. When you set this card in your domain, resolve the following effect. All of your opponents discard the highest cost Royal Maid, Senator, or Duke card in their domains. She runs a PR campaign ruining your opponent. Yeah, in their domain. You got this is big. I talked about like, oh, I thought this one card would get stuff out of your territory. No, it's out of your keep, so it's like less whatever. It's whatever. It's like it's useful, but it's more situational. This is incredibly offensive. Yeah. I also really like the art. Yeah, you only get to do it once, but still, you strike points from them, basically. Also, she just has attack empty. That's strange. Like, this one's attack magic, attack military, attack empty. It doesn't have a type, it's just attack. And they also don't define when she gets set in your domain. So is she just straight up set like a... She might just be set like a royal maid or something like that, or a senator. I wonder how many copies of her are in the deck. I am going to start this game in a bit because I want to see how many there are. If there's actually like 4. There has to be, right? Because the other ones, there's only one crown and there's only a couple of some of the other ones, but I think there's only one crown. So like there's got to be like what, 4 or 5 of this one then, I think. So there's still a lot of chances to screw each other over theoretically, and she only costs 6. And she's worth 3 points. Also, she can't be evicted. Assuming that there are multiple of these available, she is not evicted from the domain. The catty bitches are ineffective against each other. This is all theoretical. This is all theoretical. I don't actually know how to play this. I kind of actually want to... yeah, okay, maybe. Oh, that might not be for stream, though. Okay, Princess and the Ball. Trading ship. General store is not something that I'm used to seeing. Banish 1 card from your hands, other than a calamity. I haven't really seen calamities or curses come out. Gain 1 coin count. I think actually calamities are only available as curses in the base game. Perhaps. Is that how it works? I'll have to look at the Calamity Witch again. Yeah, so I guess it's Curse Witch is like the only way to get a curse. So banish or gain a coin counter. Military, adventure, ballroom, the Margrave. And then this was the one where it was sort of a we saw Attendant Maid Ming Yang earlier. So in Tanto Cuore there is the concept of private maids, which are individual cards. You can only have one active at a time and they replace each other in terms of ability. And I'm wondering if these are kind of similar. You think they're promos? Maybe. I know Japanime, at least they used to for Tanto Cuore, they had like a giant sheet showing you the different promos that were available at different points and how to acquire them. So I wonder if they have or had something like that for this. So there's Attendant Maid Lily, Attendant Maid Honoka, Attendant Maid Minyang. For a second I thought like, wait, Honoka sounds familiar. I thought maybe there was a Tanto maid called that too. Attendant Maid Sharifa Asma, and Attendant Maid Futi. So we have, when you buy this card, you may set it if you have already established your domain. When you set this card in your domain, you gain a coin counter. They're all worth 2 victory points when they are put into your domain. Listen, I love me Tanto. Love me Tanto. But, no, I don't think any of them are Tanto maids. When you buy this card, you may set it if you already have established your domain. Yep. If this card is set, pay 3 coins, put 1 succession counter on the princess card in your domain. You may only use this once in your main phase. This card is worth 4 succession points if it is the only maid in your domain. When you set this card in your domain, you gain a coin counter. When you set this card in your domain, you resolve the following effect. All opponents take 1 cursed card from the market and put it on their draw pile revealed. Oh, Actually, okay, I'm covering up one way, but oh, no. For the Sharifa Asma, she has a wine bottle there. I actually have a wine bottle like that. It's a very stylistic choice. Let me swap to me real quick so I can dock, and you can take a better look at the last maid. So last maid is Futi. I don't actually know if I'm pronouncing that one correctly. When you buy this card, you may set it, yep. When you set this card in your domain, resolve the following effect. All of your opponents discard the lowest cost royal maid, senator, or duke card in their domains. So she's like, she's the gossipy royal. I forgot her name already. God. Gossipy duchess. Wait a second. She's at the same level as a duke. She's at the same level as a duke, the duchess. A gossiping maid. She is good at her job, though. Because there's also, like, the apprentice maid, who's a negative, who could also theoretically be in that case. Like, in a similar issue. It also kind of feels like she could be more of a hidden assassin, but she looks way too cute for that, you know? Oh, wait, this is lowest cost. Lowest cost versus highest cost. So, distinctly different there. Okay. We have the Margrave, and then we have the Town of Witches, which does not have anything new. It's just a different incarnation of stuff. It is interesting to see some of the cards that pop up only once. Like the Roused Monster. Only available in Walpurgis Night. But yeah, CPU level does not change the cards, it just changes the actions that the CPUs take, I think. Their aggressiveness. So I think if you're like used to playing, you could probably jump to at least 3. Actually, I wonder something. If I can change this. Okay, I could theoretically change it, but I'm not going to. It's kind of I could do a comparison. Do you guys want to see a comparison against the old one? I can bring it up real quick. Let me start Heart of Crown PC. I also may have to load this a couple times simply because, yeah, it's not loading at the appropriate resolution. Yep, logging into the server. For some reason... Oh wait, window width. Shit. I don't know what resolution I need. Hold on. They may not want it to name it Walpurgis Nacht because they might run into trouble, but at least they could say Walpurgis. And that's the more important part. I don't know what my display is. Give me a second. I have to restart every time I change the resolution. Or the window width. Okay. What event? What event? Wait, shit, really? I don't know what event you're talking about. All I know about is Monica. All I know is Monica. Huh, this is still not as big as I was hoping for. Oh, okay. Back. Oh, huh. Oops. But they're using it. Well, I mean, actually, does it have anything to do with witches? Does it have anything to do with witches? The same day? Is it like a saint who like drove witches away or something? Okay, let's try this again. Wait, seriously? Huh. I am trying to load Heart of Crown PC, and I swapped it so that it should be doing it at the appropriate size for my monitor, and it's not having a good time. It keeps crashing on me. Although I can get the supply thing set up, but that is like distinctly different. So I may have actually just like completely locked myself out of Heart of Crown PC. Yeah, actually, I think I have locked myself out of Heart of Crown PC. Damn, okay. I'll have to figure out how to fix that later. I can at least show you the supply maker set. Let me pop that up, and I'm gonna set that to, I wonder if I can do another one of these. We are going to do this. We're gonna not make it visible, and we're gonna call it, wait, no, create new. Okay. This is Heart of Crown Supply Maker. So I think this is supposed to be a bit more useful for if you're trying to come up with your own setup for the game. And they do have, this is also like Heart of Crown 1.0. Digital and physical. They have a Walpurgis Nacht set there too. Christian saint type days. I know there's, okay, not saint type day. It's a saint that I was told about that apparently like what he's actually a saint of is not what I was told he was a saint of. Saint Anthony for lost things. Pray to Saint Anthony for lost things was what I was told. He's not. I don't think he is actually that. And I don't know what his day is. Pest, rabies, and whooping cough. Whooping cough sucks. As well as battling against witchcraft. Okay, so that explains why it's popular magical girl stuff, huh? Multiple patronages? Yeah, I don't think that that is supposed to be one of the things he's traditionally done for. I think it's more of a corruption. A corruption. Oh shit! It does talk about like, he covers a lot of stuff apparently, St. Anthony. Custody of the Holy Lands, miracles, travelers, finding one's spouse, pregnancy, harvest, animals, lost items, lost people, lost souls, poverty, sterility, the sick, the disabled, the oppressed, the hungry, the elderly, faith in the blessed sacraments, sailors, fishermen, watermen, swineherds, mail carriers, counter-revolutionaries, indigenous peoples of the Americas, Tigua, Padua, Lisbon, Portugal, Brazil, Albania, Pila, Laguna, Iriga, Camine Sur, Camaligan, Camarines sur Gubat, Sorsogon, Tuberon, Cebu, Cusco, Peru. That's a really fucking long list of things to be a patron saint over. Damn. Okay. Yeah, looking at it, it's kind of he's honored in India, in Tamil Nadu, where a Portuguese ship was cured of cholera? Damn. I mean... Camarines? Okay, Camarines, sir. Well, kind of like how there's certain areas of Japan where there's a little bit of Portuguese influence, and that's how they... that's how tempura entered, right? Because of Portugal? Something like that. There's like that one place that the Portuguese were able to interact with Japanese people on, like, because the monks or something that set up shop there. They were allowed like one area to be in. So I wonder, well, if it was a little bit like that for the Philippines too. Matthew Perry. Yeah, I have no idea why I lost things though, aside from, I guess, like sailors. Oh, he actually has a story to do with his life. Okay, so apparently, St. Anthony lost a book, and he prayed, or he quote-unquote lost a book, but it was actually like stolen or something. And he prayed for its return, and the thief returned the book, or something. Oh, it's the thief who had chosen to leave, like, the order or something. Heard that Anthony prayed for the return of the book. So the thief returned the book and also returned himself to the order. Okay. Well, tall tales get taller, don't they? Okay, so we have random recommended includes Far East territory. Oh, you know what? I wonder if this is actually a part of the setup for the main game. So I wonder if I could just do... Oh, what happens if I do this? What is hold? HLD? I guess here we can also get a better look at how some of these work. We were playing, actually, you know what? Hold on. The library effect has changed between 1.0 and 2.0. Did you see that? I wonder if I can line this up so I can hover over. No, I can! You can't see it. God damn it. Okay, fine. I can't do it. Not with this card. I could almost... Oh, wait, you know what? I could do it so you guys can see it, but I can't. I'm gonna cut this off over here. So if I do this... You guys can... That's the wrong one. Okay, hold on. You guys can see the old library combined with the new library if I do this. But it's probably too small for you guys to read the difference. I can adjust that too, if you care. If you care about 1.0 versus 2.0, It's on updating? Oh, okay. So yeah, I think the second edition has a lot more... Oh, shit, that's the wrong one. A lot more first time this turn type things versus this. The old one does not. Also the moneylender. I don't know. I haven't seen anything that looked like the moneylender, honestly, aside from the bank, which is already over here. I don't remember bribery either. Alchemist is the same. Port City is not something I'm used to seeing. General Contractor is a little different too. Hold on. I'll break out General Contractor on one side. Where the hell is General Contractor over here? Business. Okay. Can I line this up? So you can see, old version has a lot of text. New one, wham, that's it. So the full text on the old one is 1 coin. Instead of your discard pile, you may place any cards you buy during your second phase's turn on bottom of your draw pile in whatever order you wish in a revealed state. Also the art difference too. Like they updated. Like things have been cleaned up quite a bit. I don't think everything has changed because I don't think the adventure has changed. Can I grab an adventure? Yeah, I can. So you can see the comparison here. I think it's basically the same. Has not changed there. And same for the alchemist too. I don't think that she's changed. So I guess it was just a couple of things that changed. Because like a scout hasn't, I don't think, and neither is post horse. Can I find banishment? Wait, what is this? Okay. I say banishment. I'm saying the effect instead of like what the name of the card is. So these are the same too, aren't they? Like they actually are the same. Oh, I meant for the art. Apparently the what they do is different. Pay 1 gold when you do banish 1 card from your hand. So yeah, they buffed this guy up a bit. Is the art not the same? Yeah, I fucked up. I was looking at the art because I thought, wait, this is by the same person who did the art for the independent contractor to me, I think. Actually, I don't think it is. Damn, okay. Jeez. So the Banished Witch has a lot more text. Is there anything else where it's kind of a case? Oh, actually, wait, hold on. There was something else. Yeah, city development. I'm gonna pop that one up if I can find it. Yeah, okay. Oh shit, there's a couple more cards over here. Oh, I can actually just like scroll through all of them, question mark? Damn, okay. I should have been paying a bit more attention to that. Okay, city development. So yeah, it went from pay 1, pay 2 to pay 1, pay 1. I don't think we've run across any shinobi or buried treasure. This may also be a case of expansion cards though, to be honest, that I don't have access to. There are dwarven jewelers. There's a lot of text on this card, damn. Industrial cities, regional officials, elven snipers. Merchant prince. Famed horse. Cursed dolls, baptisms. Oh, there are catchies in here too. I'm not looking at their abilities, I'm just looking at the cards themselves. Well, the card arts. I am wondering where the shit. Gossipy Duchess is. To see, oh, there, she's right next to the Greedy Fairy. Okay, Greedy Fairy's got a lot of text. Okay, hold on. I need to see the difference between the court politics one and this one. Let me grab. Where was she? Where was she? Here. So for this one, when you set Gossipy Duchess in your domain, gain the following effect. Select and discard a royal maid, senator, or duke from each opponent's domain. Versus the highest cost royal maid, senator, or duke. So effectively no change because there's no real reason to not go for the highest cost one, is there? Unless you're trying to be gentle to some players versus others, honestly. So this is kind of a anti-kingmaker move a little bit, I think. You've seen this video? What video? What video? Something that involves gossipy duchesses? Mean Girls? You've seen Mean Girls? I'm wondering if part of this is that they haven't implemented all the cards. Oh, 4 girls, 1 throne. Yeah. It's a good game. It's basically the same in practice. However, I could see edge cases where I may not necessarily want to do the highest cost, but that's more of a playing it easier on some people versus others. Or I don't know how much you're allowed to mess around with, I don't want to say mess around with other people, but just make agreements, you know? 4 girls, 1 throne. Literally what we were doing earlier today when we were playing the game. There are 4 to 5 girls who are vying for the throne, and there's only 1 throne. So that's what the game is about. I say 4 to 5 because they're the twins, but the twins have been coming out like every single game, I think. Yeah, there's a Witch's Tea Party set here too. But yeah, there's a lot of different like mixes of cards suggested. Limit does not exist. Unfortunately, there is a limit to how many great gossipy duchesses you can have out and what they do. Okay. I'm going to... okay. I'm gonna see if I can reopen the game now. If I can reopen Heart of Crown PC. Yeah, it's not having a good time. I'm gonna try one more thing. Maybe I can task manager, like make sure it's closed, because right now it's just kind of opening and then closing right away. I don't know if I maybe have something open that's interfering with it. Or if it really, really doesn't like the competition for like full screening. Except it's not even full screening, it's just trying to determine like how the width of the window. There's one more thing that could actually be going on. I'm actually going to exit this game because I'm wondering if it actually has some crash handlers going on in the background that I'm not aware of because of the full screening. And I realize I won't be able to check anyway because of this. Damn. It's not having a good time. Maybe now I can launch it? Nope. Nope. Yeah, I don't know what's up with it. I can't open Heart of Crown PC anymore. I suppose I'll have to do like a full restart to see what the reason is. At the same time, I don't know how much I'm actually going to go back to that. Unless I guess I want to play 1.0 specifically, or play with cards that have cards slash princesses that have not been released in Heart of Crown online yet. You played for 23 hours. That's what Steam is telling me right now. Actually, we'll open this once more because I do want to see if it gets us a new princess for the center, because there is... No, give me different princess. I want to see a different princess. Flamaria is impressive. Yeah, okay, Flamaria. Oh, but you didn't see her starting animation. So she actually like... Oh wait, actually. Yeah, she does this. I'm gonna duck so you can see more. I don't know what the word is for what she does here. Like, she's not shooting it. She's like prepping it for shooting. Is that a thing? I also keep thinking that there's like a banana on the top of it and not like a golden lion. But yeah. Flamaria. Oh, she is shooting. She is shooting. It's a musket. There's a knife on the bottom of it. Look, there's a knife that she can like move forward and back. You know what? Actually, what is the animation like? Would you consider this a gun blade? Is this a gun blade? Is the top a gun? modern bayonet. She's a gun breaker, you guys. Gun lance. But if I weren't scared of accidentally ending up in a group online battle, I would be doing that more. You don't think it qualifies? Because it's not a what is the word? What is the word? It has something to do with Gunhilder. Nothing to do with Gunhilda? Is it Gunhilder? Gunhilder, I think it is Gunhilder. Stake driver? I do have to wonder how she's activating that, like, with her hands. Is it a twist? Is it a push in? It kind of looks like she's pulling back, but that might also literally just be a handle so that she doesn't have any problems with it. Like, that might just be like an aiming handle on this side. The left side might be the one that's actually like shooting, if that makes sense. I don't know how guns work. In my defense. A joystick she cranks back. Maybe. What other options do they actually have for config? Yeah, okay, so there's just resolution, full screen. I have it set for display cards on mouse over because I'm lazy. Same here, honestly. All these are because I'm lazy and I am okay with living with my choices. I would highly suggest those options too, if you're lazy like me. Gunblade region of Galvadia, otherwise it's a sparkling bayonet. Yeah. So this is Heart of Crown online. I'll probably return to it in the future for other card game streams, like maybe mix up with Tonto, depending. It's fun. It's honestly like, man, I hate to use the word like, you have like a half hour to spend 15 minutes or so. You can get through a battle for sure. You can definitely get through some CPU work. Score out of 10. I suppose it's not really like score out of 10. It's more like Lulu plus crown out of 10. I think in terms of I'm thinking of, again, like I'm comparing it against Tonto for like I've been coming back to it replaced Bullet Surge in my like current games that I'm playing off stream, honestly. And I think I will probably play it for a little bit longer as I try and get better against the CPU, because I want to try and like deck building I'm not super great at, but it's not terribly hard, I guess. It's not like Kingdom Death hard, you know? And I think it's more interesting than Machikoro. For more maids. What do you mean? Oh! about maids. All I can say is big things coming. Big things coming. Man, I can't wait until I have something to like really show you guys for that. I want to. But it's in the works. It's in the works. And I think it's kind of a, what do I do for that? And the answer is going to be, you know what, this is... I'm definitely going to Tonto for that. I'm going to Tonto for that. Not a trash can. You could have multiple things at once. You can do multiple things at once. But the trash can is easy. The maid outfit is hard. Like, there is an asset I've seen that is a maid outfit that looks pretty decent, but honestly, with the way that I don't know how well it will work for reasons. But I mean, you could entirely custom made outfit. Word restriction. No. Well, I mean, maybe for old time's sake. But yeah, I think Tonto is gonna come back from for when that happens. When you see Tonto on the docket, you're gonna know what that means. I'll have something more to show you for it. Or love. No! Wait, actually. Yeah. Okay, now I think about it, it's kind of like, why are you saying love? And it's kind of, oh shit, right, that's the coinage. That's the money. Or employ. Or serving. But I also might not swap it up, but like mix it up a little bit too with games of this. I'm really looking forward to having. I have seen some stuff, but it's kind of, I don't know if I can share it yet. And also, like, looking further into it, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna have to wait longer for that. But like, it's closer than it's ever been before. It's closer. Let's see. I don't actually have a schedule up for this week yet, plans, and part of that is because of Final Fantasy 14, but something was also another thing, which I will share with you right now. It's not Miura related. It is, did you know that Ghost in the Shell 2.0 Innocence is in theaters this week? As in like Monday and Wednesday, and also I think literally right now. And now you know why Monday's stream is postponed. Ghost in the Shell Innocence is gonna be in theaters this week. Let me check when. So whether or not it's English, whether or not it's dub or sub will depend on your local area, I'm sure. But yeah, check. Monday is postponed till 9:30. I'm sorry, Azure. Because of Ghost in the Shell Innocence being in theaters, and I am being dragged into it. I don't know if it's good for you or not. But postpone it a bit more. This is not a Monday stream, no. What time? What time? If it's postponed anyway, I can probably push it back a little later. But yeah, a lot of them. Okay, the showing. Okay, wait. Actually, no. There's a showing. So, depending on Stuff Orange, there could be a showing in a half an hour for you. Depending. At 10:30, 11. Is 10:30 okay? 11's a bit late for a lot of people, considering then it's gonna be how long is stuff? But a lot of the other ones are running, like there's one showing on Monday and one showing on Wednesday. There could also theoretically be showing on Tuesday. But yeah, I was planning, I'm gonna catch one of those too. 2 hours for 4 episodes. 24 minutes. I'll have to do some math. We haven't been doing any breaks because it feels a little, I could do it's not even like an hour for 2 episodes, you know? So it feels a little silly to take a break. And it feels a little silly to take a break when there's like 1 episode left. So it kind of caught a little bit there. But okay, so I guess in the Discord we're going to be talking about when we're going to watch the last few episodes of After School Dice Club. And for the rest of the schedule this week, upcoming week, the plan is Wednesday is going to still be The Legend of Zelda on the NES, on my trusty NES. I am going to have to work out the rest of it because I am not going to be streaming Friday because that is the first day of Dawn Trail, and I am so sorry, but I don't want to inflict that upon you. But also, I am going to be out of my gourd. And I have to figure out the rest of the schedule. Maybe I'll just postpone it for the week after. I'll have to think. I do not hate you. It's just... I don't hate you. I love you, and that's why I'm not doing it. There may be a stream on Tuesday instead, though. There may be a stream on Tuesday instead at 9 o'clock. Or after 9 o'clock, I should say. And if I do that, I do have a plan. But I also have to learn AD&D before that. And with that, let's see. I wouldn't get you any AD&D. Yes. I talked about this earlier, but I picked up a handful of NES and SNES, but mostly NES games, and it turns out that there are multiple AD&D games on the NES, and I picked up one. And I actually have to learn what Thaco is. I think. What do you mean gross? What do you mean gross? Yeah. I saw this and it's kind of like, wait, it's set in Flan? Excuse me, what? And then there's another one or two where it's like, wait, in Hellsfire? You don't. I'm gonna try and learn on my own first. You don't have to. You don't have to deal with that. What else is there? I picked up some other. I did add them to my backlog profile, and I also looked up to see how. I've added them to my how long to beat list, so I have an idea of how long they should take. However, how long to beat is also kind of bullshit for streamers because I can't do a game that short time period because I talk too much. And also I am not it says it's 2 hours. It's 2 hours for Mario. It's not 2 fucking hours for me to beat Mario. My skill level isn't that high. I can't do that. So take it with a grain of salt. I gotta take it. I gotta triple that number at least. Maybe quadruple the number. Because some of it's it's a half hour to beat track and field. Really? I guess I also don't have to beat track and fields or anything like that. I also picked up a game that I've been told that I will absolutely need backseating in because it's really poorly translated. Which also completed a collection a little bit. Oh, Deacon, it totally has Thaco. I saw the word Thaco when I was looking at the character sheets in the game. It has Thaco. I can check in a bit. Yeah, Jay. Isn't that obvious? Isn't that obvious? Yeah, I did pick that up. Let's see. So, I wasn't like planning on it, but I just have so many fucking NES games now. So many NES games. I'm gonna be playing them for like the rest of the year. Castlevania jumping. The plan was at some point like October, or probably earlier now, like autumn, play scary games, and Castlevanias are kind of spooky, right? But there's also Yomawari, so I'm gonna be busy. But I guess I should also, I guess like maybe start a little early. A game I would buy for the NES with a notoriously bad translation. There's other options, probably. I'm looking at my set, actually. Hold on, let me think. Final Fantasy? Dragon Warrior? Are those translations okay? Are they difficult in terms of translations? Realistic is not fun? I guess I'll just learn. They're not notoriously straight up wrong? Okay. So I guess I have... I mean, there's also a very likely chance I won't be able to finish them. I may try, but I don't know if it's gonna be happening anytime soon. At least some of them have password systems, right? There are some password systems. Download the patch that fixes it. Jay? Download on what? It's on my NES! It's on my NES! There's no downloading onto it! God damn it! Ugh. Real hardware! Yay! I can get a flash cart? What the hell's a flash cart? I don't know what a flash card is. I'm too afraid to ask. I have access to a Game Genie. Does that help? Does a Game Genie help? Purist? I don't want to break my hardware. I've also heard the Game Genie can kind of be a little funny. Oh, that's what a flash card is. Huh. Okay. Yeah, but I have the game right there. I can just use the game. I don't have any... Wait. That means I have to buy something else? Damn it. I also need to get a SD card, because the only SD card I have, really, is the one that's currently in my retro tank. Here I'm complaining about, like, I don't want to buy more stuff, and it's kind of a prim. You just spent, like, way too much fucking money on original NES cartridges and also on the retro tank. What the fuck are you doing? It was really interesting to see the amount of different systems that were available for sale, but I can talk about that more later. Is there anyone I know doing anything? Actually, this is unlikely. Is there anyone? Give me a category. Okay, no one I know. So we can move to, I think, Hess? Oh, Hess is playing Spyro. Oh no, she's ending. God damn it. Okay, she's ending. Hess literally is ending and she's on her stream ending screen. Yeah. What? Oh, I haven't read into this person in a while, and she is playing Cube Escape Theater. And she's got a new model. Do you guys know Space Ghostess? She's the Space Ghostess with the mostest. I don't... Oh, this looks really stylish, actually. It's like kind of wood blocky in a way, in terms of like the line thickness and stuff. It reminds me a little bit of the like Cult Simulator game in terms of the art style, tiny bit from like the cover of Cult Simulator. Okay, Space Ghostess, or like, yeah, Space Ghostess is Geist. She loves Yu Yu Hakusho. She is a space ghost, but she's also a tiger. And all I can also think of is, you guys have seen that meme going around of like, with enough firepower, you can refire even a dying star. She's not a space ghost from coast to coast. I mean, you say, oh no, yes. I mean, she got refired. She's expecting. I remember her talking about on Twitter about going to, what was that con that everyone was going to like last month, the big one. And it was pretty much like, yes, if you're pregnant, just use me as the cover up. Everyone, I've already announced that I'm pregnant. I'm expecting, so like, yeah, she went to Offkai. Yeah, Space Ghostess is cool. So we'll be rating into her. I hope you guys have fun with her. She's a cool lady. And I will see you guys sometime on at least Wednesday, if not sooner. I will be putting out my schedule later on my Twitter and on Discord. But I'm sorry, you guys probably won't be seeing me on Friday. Bye Forever is just for a few days. It's just for the normal few days. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me while I worked on Heart of Crown a little bit. Have a good night.